is a prison, as cruel as a grave. Shame is a robber, and he's come to take my name. Love is my redeemer, lifted me up from the crowd. Love is the power where my freedom song is found. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise up out of the ground. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Is a lion, smooth and velvet tongue. Fear is a tyrant, he's always telling me to run. But love is a resurrection, and love is a trumpet sound, and love is my weapon. I'm gonna take my giants down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise up out of the ground. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body There was a battle, a war between death and life. And there on a tree, the Lamb of God was crucified. Well, they went on down to hell, and he took back every key, and he rose up like a lion. Now he's setting all the captives free. There ain't no grave could hold his body down. There ain't no walked out of the grave I'm a walking to. walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. Oh, help me sing. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. You walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. I'm walking with Jesus. You walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. Oh, help me sing. There ain't no grave. Hold my body down. Oh, no, no. There ain't no grave. Hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise up out of the ground. There ain't no grave. Hold my body down. No, 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 no. There ain't no can hold my body down. How many of you today are thankful that he came out of the grave? Oh, come on, I can't hear you. I said, how many of you are thankful he came out of the grave? Woo! And you know what? Because he came out of the grave, one day, you and I. Oh, come on, I don't think you heard me. I said, one day you and I are going home. Woo! Come on, I want you to sing this with me. Are you ready? Are you ready? You know these words. It kind of goes like this. Here we go. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. Come on, I even took my shoes off. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. Come on, sing it out. Declare it. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. Oh, come on, a little louder now. You ready? If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. Come on, get ready. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. Walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. Take it up, here we go. If you walked out of the grave, I'm a walking too. Oh, yeah. If you walked out of the grave, Amen.
We're live.
Let's celebrate. Woohoo! And just watching that video though brings back so many memories. That was 2019, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in 2021 now. We're 4-3-2-1. Tomorrow's blast off, but we will not be blasting off confetti tomorrow.
No, we will not. So I hope you enjoyed that in the video tonight. Can't do confetti this year, but you know what? Maybe for you, Shine, right?
Maybe for you, Shine.
And I think maybe some pyro at you, Shine.
Now you're sounding like Evan.
Excited.
Now you sound like Evan. Evan's trying to get the fireworks going.
Yeah. How y'all doing? It's been 2 weeks. Well, it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow that we have seen everybody on Live at 9. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
It's the night before Easter. It's like the night before Christmas around here.
I know it is. I'm excited about
Come
tomorrow.
on with the pyro. See, you're creating a monster here.
That's all right. That's been his heart's desire.
Hello, Veretta.
Many. Hey, Veretta. Hey, Esther. So good to see you. How are you doing? You doing good? That's a good.
So we thought we would open with what Easter looked like, back when things were quote unquote normal.
Yeah.
But tomorrow we'll do our best to do it. You'll enjoy the service tomorrow. We're going to do it as best we can in SIWC style. So
how many of you tuned in last night to Good Friday? As you said last night on the broadcast that last year we were on our couch, our green comfy couch.
In a different house.
In a different house and everything. And then last night we were in the building and it was live. Didn't Miss Angel tear it up last night?
Mm-hmm.
Youth band was fantastic. Miss Brandy did a wonderful job. How many of you recognized the voice on the video?
That was
let's see if anybody recognized.
Did you recognize the voice in
the video?
There's 2 videos.
Oh.
But the video in the middle.
The video in the middle, And then, of course, worship last night. And then Pastor Jason's incredible message. And then communion. Communion was a little different this year. You really preached communion, which was awesome. Mm-hmm. It's always good when we change it up. But I remember communion last year sitting on our couch. It was
we had done it twice that day. We did it on TCT broadcast for their international broadcast.
Forgot about that.
And we did that at a white table.
We did.
We had a folding table up in our living room, and we did communion.
I think TCT texted us not too long ago. We probably need to.
I can't remember anything.
I can't remember anything anymore. Anyway, but it looked different. So Angel was amazing. Loved it. That's Brenda chiming in. Chrissy said Evan. She caught it was Pastor Evan. John loved last night. Julie said that Angel did great. Alana said it was all fantastic. Linda said it was all good.
Hey, LaCroix.
So, hey, yes, and all the things. My dad used to work at TCT. Yes, he did, Esther. I remember that. Did Esther chime in on how she's doing? Did anybody?
She was wanting to know how you
Last night, Jesus was moving. Yes, Shannon said she loved last night. So good to see Shannon.
And Nicole has a praise report. I can't put it up because it'll cover the whole screen, but you can read it in the comments.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're thankful
Nicole,
for that.
So thankful. God is so good. Just so many people chiming in. That's awesome. That's awesome. Evan said everything was fantastic last night. Good evening, Good Friday service in 1 year at work.
Well, let's hope it didn't go in one ear and out the other.
So today I had to get out and I had to go to Walmart. And it was the first...
I thought we were going to talk about our restaurant debacles the last 2 days.
Well, that's a whole nother topic. But I had to get out today because I had to go to Walmart because I had to pick up some things for service tomorrow. And it was the first time that I have been in Marion Walmart. I'm almost positive the first time.
It's been over a year.
Since the pandemic started. Saw quite a few church people there today, including Miss Casey.
Apparently that's where they're all hanging out.
That's awesome. we just had us an SIWC moment right there at the cash register. But anyway, Miss Casey helped me today. It was awesome. She
helps you every weekend.
She does. I just love that girl. But I saw Francie, I saw Linda, I saw Casey, and
you didn't see me.
But then I had to end up going to the Heron Walmart today, and I was on one aisle, and I'm not quite 100% yet, and I literally was on one aisle, and I hear this guy on the other aisle go, "It's raining. Oh my." And I thought, "It's raining? Oh my goodness." I just walked from outside and it was absolutely beautiful out. And like when I rounded the corner, he was an employee. I don't want to get the kid in trouble. He was an employee like doing something, stocking shelves, and he had the one ear in. And I think he was talking to someone about how it was raining where they were at. And I was so concerned that it was raining that I literally walked to where I could see outside and the sun was still shining.
Very gullible. Ashley McVicker cannot find an Easter outfit yet. Well, I think time has expired as Dillard's is now closed, and unless you're going to go to Walmart. You know what?
Feel free to come shop in my closet.
Come on over. There's plenty. She has nothing to wear, but you probably find much to wear.
I've got, just come on. Oh. Come on. Casey said, "I love you back." Oh, that's sweet. Francie said she saw you.
I don't know who's coming as the church. I'm assuming that's Lori.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking that it is
because she
said you have a T-shirt.
Yeah, I think it is Lori.
Yes. Brandy said last night was great. So thankful to be there. I love it, Brandy, how you have just been able to connect with us during this time. It's been so good to see you again.
It's Lori.
And it is Lori. It's Lori.
That's an inside staff joke.
Did you follow the arrows?
Melissa does. She's a rule follower.
Not today.
You didn't today?
I didn't.
You must be done. You're just done.
No, I literally I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to what?
I just went down an aisle and then I got halfway down and I realized I was going the wrong way. And then I tried to be better. I tried. I don't think Marion has those arrows. Do they? I don't know.
So if anybody needs a business idea, a locally owned breakfast place would be great to open up.
Yes.
Right? Not these corporate places that don't care.
Well, I think there are some local...
Well, there are some, but we need more.
I don't know that it's that they don't care. I think they're just really I think finding help. I'm trying to be real nice. The last 2 mornings,
I'm baiting her because
trying to find
she's really gullible right now, so I'm baiting her.
No, I don't want to be baiting. Although this morning, I just want you to know that I did real good. I did real good, but I ended up leaving. I didn't have the energy to deal with it.
So we.
But I felt so bad.
Exactly. They don't open up till after breakfast. And Melissa is a big time breakfast eater.
I love breakfast.
So yesterday, she says, "Hey,
I'd like to go.
Would you like to take me out to breakfast?" And I said, "Sure," which I know where she wants to go. Yeah. So we go there, and we walk in, and there's the whole lobby is full of people. There's all kinds of people sitting in the lobby, and there's a long wait. And it was okay for all of us to be standing in the lobby less than 6 feet apart, but half the tables are still empty. So we left there. We went to another restaurant, and
they literally
they had
a sign in the door that said, our lobby's closed.
Oh, the first one or the second one?
The second place.
Oh, the second place said their lobby is closed.
The third place said 30 minutes to an hour wait.
And then we drove to another one, and they were completely closed to indoor dining. And then we tried to call another restaurant. All these
They
are not
never
locally owned.
answered.
We called another one. They never answered.
We
So we
wound
wound
up
up
at
at a-
Panera.
We wound up at Panera. Then we left, and we drove by the restaurant that wouldn't answer the phone, and the parking lot was full.
Yeah.
And so Melissa tried to go there today,
Yeah.
and let's just say my phone was blowing up.
Well, I got in. There was probably 4 parties waiting. And I had to stand, and I didn't feel like standing, but I did. And I think what got me more than anything was just the simple lack of connection with people. Like, I stood there forever, and I literally watched just employees just not engaged. Just not engaged. Even, I mean, it was really interesting.
Well, we've just stopped caring about people.
I know. I literally said hi to a woman today in Walmart, literally ignored me. I backed up my cart as best as I could. And I said, hi, looked at me like, and literally said, do I know you? I said, no, I just wanted to be nice.
Yeah, we need a Waffle House, except
Yeah, that would be good.
if they're corporate, they seem to
Some of them
kind
are
of freak out more.
Well, but some of them are. So Allegra said she ate at Newman's this morning. I didn't realize they were open
I
for
thought it was in
indoor
his truck.
dining. Yeah, so they're open for indoor. That's good to know.
Okay, how many days you have left on 75 hard?
Oh, today
12
was
days,
day
right?
61. Today was day 61.
I thought it was April the 15th you're done. So
April the 16th. Yeah, April the 16th. Yes, April the 16th is our last day. And when I say our, remember I'm doing this with Pastor Michael. We both have agreed that we're going to keep the reading 10 pages a day. You really like that. 2 workouts a day have been hard.
You've done it.
But I have done it. I have done it. And yeah, I have done it.
Yeah.
I have, yeah. But it's been good. The meal plan's been good. Yeah, we really enjoyed it. I mean, I think it's been good.
Melissa's just thrilled to death that my meal plan now is harder than her meal plan.
So Alana said, I feel like this food service industry and customer service has struggled hard when coming back. I would agree with that. And literally, if I find a place where I feel like I'm getting good customer service, man, I compliment it. You always compliment the behavior that you want to see happen again. So I have complimented. I've made sure to note it. I have, and those that go the extra
I just vote
mile,
with my feet.
Well, yeah, but I think it's also important if you get the opportunity to compliment. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, because you compliment behavior that you want to see repeated. And I think it's important for a business to know when they've done good. Do you know how many times a business hears when they've done bad? And some businesses don't care. I mean, they just don't. They don't have. They're not in a position to. And I don't want to say maybe they don't care. They're just not in a position to do things differently. Maybe. But I always know. Listen, we have a special waitress at Bob Evans. Love that girl to death, without question. You know how you know you found a good person? When you walk in and they're getting ready to go on their break, and they don't go on their break so that they can wait on you. And that's just, when you see behavior that you like, compliment it, tip it.
Reward it.
Reward it. I think that's important. Anderson's Cafe. I need to go there. Thank you, George.
George, you may have kept me from having to put my house up for sale.
We tip very well, and Beck always gives. That's awesome. That's awesome right there.
I will tip very well.
I need to get some more of those cards, to be honest. Yeah. I miss people's smiles. I would agree with you. I do agree. We have Huddle House. Same thing. It's great. Daryl, is your indoor dining open at the Huddle House? Because the indoor dining in Marion, I don't believe is open right now.
I don't think I cursed that once.
You know what? Casey said something the other night, and it really struck a chord. She said, listen, I've gotten so used to being cussed out that I know how to just smile and laugh at it now. That's sad. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad. If you see, listen, if you
I wish people demanded the customer service at businesses that they do at the church.
Well,
I'm about to get on a roll.
Yeah, we might want to move on. What do you have tonight?
Well, it just amazes me. People don't want to serve and then complain about bad service.
Oh, yeah, well, that's that. Plaza Diner. I know. Yeah. Okay, so this is so good. I've found maybe some new places. Tracy says, as a food service worker, I always appreciated any kind word. Some customers can be indifferent and difficult and refuse to be satisfied. And that's very true, Tracy. I think sometimes, listen, there's been times, Steam Cafe in the Berg. Oh,
they were not open inside yesterday. Daryl, they were not open inside yesterday.
Yeah, they weren't yesterday because we were going to go there. They have a good breakfast selection. I think I want to say this. I don't want to forget. And you know my mind right now. But Tracy,
I've known your mind for 21 years, and it's
Tracy is right though that
some people just don't want to be pleased.
Some people just don't want to be satisfied, and you don't know what that waitress or waiter or server, whatever you want to call them, a food service person, has went through before they've waited on you. And I find that sometimes just a smile and just a reiterating of thank you so much, constantly saying thank you, constantly smiling, if you can't, that's okay. I greatly appreciate it, and it's amazing what service you get. Listen, you get what you give.
Not always.
Not always, but most of the time.
I just think the environment of 2020, completely. COVID, the pandemic, politics, yes, all the things that went on through 2020 has allowed the enemy a foothold to divide people over the simplest of things.
Yeah.
Things that normally wouldn't amount to a hill of beans. All of a sudden, we won't be friends with people. We won't talk to people. We're rude to people. We cut people off. All of those things. And division is straight from the devil.
Amen.
And people who operate in divisive behavior are wrestling with a spirit of division. And that's just as simple as I can say it, and as brass tacks as I can say it. And we, the church, have to be different. And what a way, it's probably easier now more than ever to let your light shine in the dark world. And so we've got to desperately be different, be patient. Let me tell you a little story happened. So every Easter in Ushine, well, I shouldn't say Ushine because usually Ushine, when we would travel, I would always find an outfit for Ushine, real crazy outfit.
Yeah.
But every Easter, Fred at Dillard's has always helped me. And this year's been no different. Fred's been amazing. And but I got ready to put my shirt on and to go preach last night, and it didn't fit. But I've always developed a great relationship with Fred, and I texted him, said, hey, my shirt doesn't fit. I'm preaching in an hour and a half. Do you have a different size? And I'll be there in a few minutes. Text me back. I'll be ready for you when you get here. So developing relationships with people and getting to know people on a personal level will always help you in times of stress or of pain or of trouble. And sure enough, walked in, Fred had me taken care of. He ironed the shirt. I put it on, drove quickly to the church.
Talk about how he ironed that
shirt. He ironed the shirt for me. He knew what I was going, what was happening. And Fred is the epitome of what I love to see out of other people who work in any area.
Yeah.
If you're going to serve somebody, you serve them so well that they talk good about you. That's why I'm doing it tonight. Because I think don't drive to Paducah necessarily. I understand other dealer stores have it, but if we want dealers to stay here in Southern Illinois, then we need to patronize, uh, or we need to shop and go to that store over there and spend our money there as best we can.
I think that's very good. I think relationship always matters.
Oh man, does relationship ever matter?
I started to say it matters. Shannon put a word up, contend. Contend. And during our Jude study, I can talk a little bit about it now because our Jude study's over, but I'm going to do another book study starting in May. I don't know what I'm doing, but it'll be a 2-month thing. It'll be about an 8-week thing, 6-8 week thing. But we studied Jude, and it was so powerful. Let me tell you something. The homework in that study is enough to, make you go, whoa. But contend. Contend for the faith. Vigorously defend and contend. And how do we contend? By being that Christian that you talked about, by being different, by being the light, by being kind, by being different. Being different. And when the rest of when you see customers, cussing people out or whatever, that's your opportunity to be different. That's your opportunity to show the light of Jesus and contend for the faith. Mm-hmm. The faith that we all walk in. Faith has a different, there's several meanings to the word faith. And in that moment, it has the meaning of faith as this is what we believe. This is what we walk in. This is what we live out every single day. And instead of religion, we have a faith. And so contend for that. So, I think in that moment you have that. Yeah. Yes, you have that opportunity. We are called, we are loved, and we are kept by God. We are called by God, we're loved by God, and we are kept by God.
I want to take a moment. This is what Casey writes here about, people who are working are doing so much more than they've ever done.
Yep.
And I would say it's not just corporate places. I mean, even at the church where it used to be, we would have hundreds of volunteers ready for Easter to get ready for Easter. And this year it's only the paid staff doing it for the most part. And, last night after Good Friday service ended, we went right into decorating for Sunday. So when you walk in tomorrow, we were there till after midnight getting ready. Other staff members back in there today. And a lot of that is just, we're trying to protect people, try to keep the church open.
Shout out to the
all
few
of those things.
volunteers.
Yeah, there's some volunteers very much so.
We couldn't have done Easter.
Yeah.
We can't do Easter without you, but for the most part, it's just
different. The statement is true. We can't do anything without volunteers.
Amen.
And it's been a struggle. It's been a long year for all the paid staff. They're running on fumes for the most part. So there's a lot of things that we just got to get moving, and eventually we're all just going to have to realize that life is going to have to go on.
Yeah,
it's just going to have to go on. So.
Pastor Evan put a big comment up, and he was talking about how, it seems like everywhere they go right now, orders are wrong and stuff. Let me case in point, and I think this was such a good reminder as just a leader. Yesterday we went to a restaurant, and the person that was helping us, really nice person, super nice, kind, checked all the boxes, said hello, everything. But in what Elizabeth responded with how
the training
and all that, this young man, bless his heart, he was sweet, he was kind. I can't say a bad word about him. But he knew maybe all of the rules of staying behind the plexiglass.
Well, they trained very well on the COVID policies, but didn't train him on the menu.
Had no idea about the menu. You ordered something, he handed you something, and you're like,
I'm like, no, this isn't how. This is how you do it.
This isn't how this works. This is how this happens. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just didn't know. And he was very nice, very kind. We were kind to him. It wasn't his fault. But I do think that there is just it was just a good reminder as a leader to make sure that training matters when you put people in place, that they feel equipped.
I think we had this conversation. I had a business lunch this week, and we were talking about this. Our concern is 2 or 3 years down the road, is that the culture that you've tried to build as a company or as a church, you have to remember, SIWC specifically, let me just talk about the church. There's a church side for sure. There's also a business side of it. There's employees, there's things that go on that the church doesn't know about. Because it's a work environment. So there's a culture that happens, and the more that you are detached from each other, and the people who are your culture carriers, who embody your culture, who talk your culture, live out your culture, speak your culture, live out those things in your life, and then you have employees who are separated from that are tuning in via whether it be Zoom or Skype or Teams on Microsoft, whatever that is. We're losing culture, right? We can teach principle like in writing, but most of what drives and sets a company apart or a church apart is its culture. And so the less people are around each other, the more culture just dwindles down to nothing. And that's why it's just good to get back together and you start feeling that culture, and you get around the people who exude that culture. And what you have, though, and seriously, what we have right now is social media is driving culture in so many things. And so people are rude, they're nasty, they're know-it-alls. I mean, I've been amazed at how many people, one week they are experts on race reconciliation. The next week, they're experts on the stock market and inflation. And the next week, they're experts on voting laws. I mean, that's what's driving culture in so many ways. So it has to be, let's get back together. So the more that we're apart from each other and we don't feel culture, we don't feel love, we don't feel hope, we don't feel those things that we get from each other, the sense of community, the common union and and when we have that commonality, we have unity. So you're watching the fragmentation happen, and the longer people stay holed up, and the longer people stay in their homes, and the longer we utilize technology, and it has its place.
Well, the longer we just stay disconnected from one another in a
disconnection creates disunity.
And listen, I'm not. I get online and on Zooms and all that. My book study was on Zoom, and I loved it. But I also love seeing those ladies and those people in a physical setting, the way that we can see each other.
We have to do what we have to do in order to keep the word and the message going. But I think culture is suffering over.
Oh, absolutely. So let's play a fun game.
Fun game.
Culture points for SIWC. We have 7 of them.
Marlo, do you know the culture points? Do you know
the culture points of SIWC? That's the church we pastor. I miss the Big I Serve nights too. Yes. You know what? We're going to, listen, we are working really hard to try to bring some of that stuff back in a way that works for everyone. So be on the lookout for that. It's taken us about a year. Actually, it's taken us since June.
We live purpose.
We live purpose. Okay. We live purpose.
Let's see. All the staff members are like logging off now.
We lead up.
Casey Abbott's going to get a Butterfinger tomorrow.
She's going to get, she's going to get a hot tamale. We lead up. Brandy's chiming in.
So while those are coming in,
5 stars.
So we live purpose, and our purpose is to reach, teach, and equip people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. We lead people up to a higher level.
Well, we live purpose too, and we help other people find their purpose. That's important.
So we aim for 5 stars.
Yes, we lead up.
Which means we have a spirit of excellence.
We lead up and we bleed up.
And we bleed up.
I think that's really key.
We are audacious. We dream big. Think big, believe big.
Yes.
We embrace truth. I'll leave this one to you. This is your favorite one.
This is my favorite one. We embrace truth. We are honest with ourselves and we are honest with each other. Our yes is yes, and we know how to say no. Okay? We don't have meetings after the meetings. And
we lean into discomfort.
Yes, we lean into discomfort. Evan, we aim for 5 stars. That's right.
We serve.
You think of a hotel and a restaurant, 5 stars. We aim to give service that is recommended, service that is written up about in a positive way. That's what it is. We are audacious. We blue sky think. We reach for what seems impossible. We're not afraid to dream for the impossible.
I'm going to bring back a whole series on purpose points.
Yeah. Yes, I love this.
I did it at the end of 2019, going into 2020. We talked about them, but it's been a year, y'all. Y'all been sitting on the other side of the computer screen.
Okay, so let's see here. We have, go back to the beginning. Where's it, Casey, at? We live purpose. We lead up. We aim for 5 stars. We are audacious. We embrace truth. We serve. We serve. We serve.
Oh, there it is.
We serve God. We serve each other. Okay? We serve everywhere. All right?
I may have taken next steps a few times.
And last but not least, this is my last favorite. We keep it
For
simple.
like 4 years in every staff meeting, Melissa would say, consistency and simplicity. Consistency and simplicity. So
stay consistent, keep it simple. People love that. And I take
those of you that don't know that Casey sits in every next steps that Pastor Melissa teaches.
Yes, she does.
So she's taken it a few times.
She has, and listen, and if you've taken next steps in the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, 3 years, our culture points are in our next steps book, and it is awesome. All of our staff members are required to know them.
We even have a little spin wheel, and then they have to explain it, each one of them.
Yes. That's what it's about.
That Donna made, thank God.
Yes, that's what it's about.
And if you saw the camera, that's Lucy laying down to go to sleep.
So I love culture points. Okay, so listen.
Listen, Lucy.
Listen, are you ready?
Listen.
So tonight, instead of doing a would you rather, I'm going to do a this or that. And everybody can chime in. Interact on the big screen, or watch on the big screen, interact on the small screen. And I am like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you ready?
Would you like me to do it?
Marshmallow Peeps or chocolate bunny? Marshmallow Peeps or chocolate bunny?
No, Marlo is not on the couch. Her head is on her mother, and her paw is wrapped around Melissa's leg. All right, so would you rather have Marshmallow Peeps or a chocolate bunny?
Marshmallow Peeps or chocolate bunny? Answer that. 10
years, yeah. We're going to have to give a refresher.
Yeah, it's
Bunnies.
Both for me. Bunny. Ooh, chocolate bunny. Peeps are not gross. There's not been one peep.
I think it's hands down chocolate bunnies winning it. Stale mashed Peeps. Chocolate bunny,
says,
Peeps are gross.
I like CJ.
I love it. How many people say chocolate bunny, Peeps are gross?
Oh man, David Howard even chimed in. Chocolate
bunny. What's up, Mr. Howard?
Oh, I miss you guys
bunny
so
all the
much.
way. All right, the next one
not gross.
is: would you rather have toilet paper or Clorox wipes?
And guess what? Guess what they had in the store today?
Sandpaper.
They probably did, but I didn't go back there. No, my Alana will know what I'm talking about. My little trial size Clorox wipes.
Peeps are only good for microwave wars.
No, Cadbury egg. Look at this. And Pee-wee says black jelly beans. I love black jelly beans. It's one of my favorites.
TP.
Earl and I are chocolate bunny. TP.
Allergic to bleach.
Oh, I haven't had the chocolate marshmallow.
I'm not really sure why we did that. Like toilet paper and Clorox wipe. Like I'm not going to use a Clorox wipe for what I use toilet paper for.
But I like.
I'm sorry. I'm not really sure why it's written that way. I'm like, so I mean, if we're doing what we got to do to use toilet paper, I'm pretty sure I'm going to choose toilet paper. Okay, I mean, that's like me setting you up with the sandpaper. But, I mean, I read it the way you wrote it.
Clorox wipes, Esther says. Christy's like, I'll take Clorox wipes.
All right.
Starburst red jelly beans.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Online shopping or in-store, in-person shopping? Online shopping
or in person?
or in-person shopping?
What am I?
You're in person all
I
the
am
way.
in person.
I am an online shopper except for my dress clothes. My dress clothes,
Yeah.
like clothes, I'm going to go squeaky clean.
You like Peeps? I love Peeps, Amber. I love Peeps.
In
I think
person.
Peeps are amazing. This is the first year I haven't had a Peep. Don't you guys remember on Live at
Listen,
9 I showed
you and Michael
that
chose to
you
do
can
Heart
take-
75. I have no sympathy.
You know what though? We are good. We're good. But this is the first year that I haven't had a Peep. And last year
I loved your
did.
video. I loved your video today, Meredith. Thank you.
Yes. That was so
I'm
sweet.
way too picky. I could not imagine. Not a truer statement has been said all night. I am way too picky about my clothes to order them online.
Awesome. Well, online pays my bills, so online grocery all the
Yeah,
way.
Peeps coffee
Casey,
creamer.
I gotta figure that out. But girl, I struggle with that.
No, I like to. Well, I have to.
Peeps coffee creamer.
I have to go in and read the back of
I-
everything. So
I bet that would be good. My favorite color, to be honest, I probably like the yellow ones. I like the yellow Peeps. But last year, Donna, I found hot tamale Peeps. And this year, nobody had any Peeps left that I could even buy to put back. Well, I only went to Walmart today. Walmart was like totally sold out at everything. Bless their
now
heart.
you feel at home, right, Megan? You feel at
Picking
home.
on me again. I miss it. Hey, I'll save you some Peeps. Thank you,
Peeps
Esther.
milk and Peeps coffee creamer.
Okay. You just found hot tamale Peeps, Shannon. Aren't they the best? Okay, so you can make s'mores out of them, and it's really good.
I don't have the patience for online shopping, girl. I'm gonna have to teach you how to do it.
Okay, Esther says there's Peeps milk, which is disgusting. This Michael says this is the first year I've not had peanut butter egg. Dude, I looked for one the other or today and they didn't have one.
Fruit punch Peeps. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta read the whole thing.
Peeps.
Sorry, I got cold.
That would be
Fruit
good.
punch Peeps. Sorry, I read that incorrectly.
That would be good. Dollar Tree.
I love all my church Peeps. Woo!
That, you know who
Well
you
played.
are. That was
Bubblegum
good.
Peeps.
Oh, I bet those.
This is just getting
good.
worse.
Those were good. I love some cereal milk. Welcome home, Megan. Welcome home. Okay, so what's next? Did you do another one? You didn't do the rest?
I didn't do the rest of them. I didn't. It's
Okay.
9:52. We're gonna go out with Ain't No Grave.
Okay, but this is my last one.
Your last one.
This
My
is a
Easter
good
dress just
question.
arrived in the mail today. Let's pray it
Let's pray it
fits
all
and it
works.
works and
Is
it's
it
beautiful.
good, Donna?
Is it green?
Is it good, Donna? Have you tried it on? Is it good for you? Peeps do not.
Wow. Ow.
Here we go.
I agree.
Are you
Lana.
ready? Are you ready?
Where's Lurie at?
2020 or 2021?
Oh, hands down 21.
2020 or 2021?
Hands down 21.
Well, some people may have had some good
I'm
things
ready to
happen
leave
in
2020 far.
Yeah, Esther will be in her Easter jammies tomorrow. Did you ever respond? You doing good? Just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. That's 2031. Elena's like 2031. Or 21. 2021. 21. Everyone's like 21. Okay. 2021. Moving on. Oh.
My baby will be born.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Grace, that's awesome, Esther. I'm
Trying
so
to
glad.
paint my nails, Lori.
2020 was awful.
Lori, I had to come home last night.
Amy says 2020 though.
And I had to
Christian's
scrub.
like 2019.
I had to scrub my nails from all the ink last night.
2021. Haven't tried it on yet, but it's good. Oh my. Praying for you, Donna.
It was an Easter miracle.
I had picked clothes and didn't suit up from the cleaners. That's awesome. 2019. Everyone's like 2019. 2020. I finished scheduling, but 2020 I'm making better by
21.
going back to school. That's awesome. All right. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
So tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, we will not be on.
We're going to
because it's
enjoy our
Easter.
family.
Morgan's home. We're going to enjoy time with our
I
family.
think we're putting a puzzle together.
Yeah. We will see you back here on Monday night. So, again, no live at 9 tomorrow night, but we'll see you here.
We're going to be on the
Sunday.
Easter egg hunt for puzzle pieces. So,
Yeah.
love you
July
all.
21. 2021, because baby will be. That's right.
Since we talked about service and kindness and everything, understand tomorrow that it's going to be busy. It's going to be crowded.
Yes.
Our staff has done the best we can to accommodate as many people as we can in the conditions that we're in.
Great seeing
We
you
should
too,
just be
David.
thankful tomorrow that we're going to be in God's house.
Amen.
Wherever we find ourselves on campus tomorrow, at least we're there.
And if you're watching online, we love connecting with you in the comments. The engagement's been awesome.
Yeah. We're going to have church tomorrow. It's going to be a good day.
Where was it at? The first 2 months of 2020 was great. I agree, Casey.
Correct.
So, let's do it together. It's a final countdown. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
4, 3, 2, 1.
See you tomorrow.
And Elizabeth, we're working on nursery.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Yep. So, lots of things coming. See you all soon. Tomorrow morning, to be exact. Happy Easter weekend.
Yes.
So we will say, oh, grave, where is your victory? How many glad that death has been swallowed up in victory? Then let's celebrate for a moment.
Shame is a prison as cruel as a grave. Shame is a robber, and he's come to take my name. Love is my redeemer, lifted me up from the crowd. Love is the power where my freedom song is found. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise up crucified. Well, he went on down to hell, and he took back every key, and he rose up as a lion. Now he's setting all the captives free. There ain't no grave could hold his body down. There ain't no could hold his body down. Woo! When he heard the trumpet sound, when he rose up out of the ground, there ain't no could hold his body could hold his body down. There ain't no grave could hold my body down. There ain't no grave could hold